So this guy, yeah, I don't even know where to put my hands. No, that way. This guy. Oh, yeah, so this is Channing Tatum on roids, and we officially chopped his hands off. So we don't know what's going on with him, but he's not very happy about it.
Made it out alive.
Okay, so this is Otto.
Fun with more than a few.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Curse Breakers and our other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive.
Oh.
Still busy saving the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria.
Mm-hmm.
All the canvassers in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Oh, I like her.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill.
Whoa.
Huh? What are
Say
you
who
on
deal?
about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She
I
said
do.
you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
I find the deep voices super sexy. That's how I find it. All right, so now we need to speak to Mid.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to
Oh
do?
boy, side quest
First
time.
things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
I like her.
I'll let you know if I need out else.
All right, getting to work. Clarissa explains it all. She had that
Where to
pet
start?
alligator. I remember that.
Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Oh, the school shoes. Oh man, were your parents hard on you, like not to wear your school shoes outside of school? Because I had a pair of sneakers that I wasn't allowed to wear outside of school.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
Doug is still one of your favorites? Yes, yes. Doug is my go-to
How's
if
it
I'm
coming
having
along?
like a bad day or I'm super depressed. I watch Doug. All right, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
All right, supply kit.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Won't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just
Karen.
leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Karen reminds me of that cranky old lady who works at a mechanic shop as the secretary.
Should be enough to keep us going. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Now we need to make for Martha's Rest. And all the way up here.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
Awesome. Alright, so we need to find Bernard. Bernard. Not Bernard. Alright, it's not that far. We can go up. Opposite, opposite. Oh, no music? Oh, there we go. Okay, let me see if there's any hunts in the area. Oh, marks available. 3. 3? Oh, wait. God, I wish I knew how to use this map. Alright. Nope, nope. Down. I better save just in case I run into something. I've only died once so far, thank goodness. Oh, there's an item.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
Mm-hmm.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Yes. Okay, scorpions? Huh?
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Oh yeah, alright. Let's clear this out really quickly.
This shouldn't take long.
Over here!
I love combat in this game. I was so afraid it was going to be turn-based. Thank goodness it's not. Oh, it's so Turn it down a decibel. Hopefully that's fine. Oh, I forgot we did get an essence of Titan yesterday when we were fighting Kupka. I gotta set Titan up. Enemies. Let me see his abilities. So we just got Titan yesterday. Kupka's powers. I'm so curious on how Kupka is going to perform the rest of the game without hands. So I'm not a big fan of Rama's powers. So oh, can't switch during combat. Did not know that. What was that? My hand's on fire. Whoa!
This one. Go! Over here! This one.
Ooh, that's cool. Oh, he hits hard. Aha! Oh shit. Stagger! Uh-oh. Stunned. Ooh, he hits hard.
Over here!
Alright, I need some help. Almost. Come on. There we go. That was a strong one. Ooh.
That should do it.
I should do it. Yep.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
It looks like a long time.
People started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet.
Alright, so 13, 15, 13.
Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
Oh, a decade.
Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Hello, Strive. How are you?
That should take care of Mid's little list.
We met.
Before she thinks of anything else.
We met Mid. So far, I like Mid. She has Aerith's hair.
I'm sorry I didn't come back.
Awesome. All right, before we move on, okay, we gotta go back to the hideaway. Sorry, that piano ending. Spot on. Alright, the hideaway. Oh, all the way up there. Okay, the atrium. Where's the shortcut? Where's the shortcut? This way.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
I don't know why Willy Wonka was the only one who managed to invent sideways elevators. But it should be a thing.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Alright, man. Alright, see you later, Stride. Thanks for stopping in.
Alright, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Breath of Earth. So now I need to go visit Jill.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
Before we visit Jill, some side quests popped up. We need to go to the boarding deck and the infirmary also. So let's go to the boarding deck first. That's not the boarding deck. We'll go this way.
But I want to help Miss Mididol with her experiment.
I'm the person that completes side quest before I do main quest. Alright, I'm just gonna fast travel. 'Cause I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. There we go.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Dories.
This time.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolus amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Alright, I'll go find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Oh yeah, alright, let's prioritize that. Okay, we'll see what the other side quest is really quickly. They all seem to like kind of relate to each other. Oh, what do you got, Desiree? Some more gifts.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
I'm here.
Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Cleric's Medallion. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I thank you. This was from a concerned caravaner. So I get
You earned this.
a medallion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thanks, thanks. Okay, and Jill's in here. Of course, I initiated the cutscene.
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Oh, nice. It's exciting times. This guy... Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover.
Oh, I did not know
Really
that.
worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
All right, he does seem desperate.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Okay. I'm sure that's on the way. I'm curious how the brand is removed, like the process. I want to see the process. That book looked kind of in depth. Like it's an actual
What's everyone
process.
whispering about?
Haven't you heard?
Okay, so we need to see Gav up here, but not right now. We're gonna complete the side quest really quickly. So we need to go to Hawkcry's Cliff. Oh, they are opposites. It's in Northreach. Okay, so we'll go to Hawkcry's Cliff first. I don't want to make any assumptions.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind.
The river was easy enough to find.
Oh, we got some
Now for those
raptors
herbs.
over there. We'll go this way. Oh, no escaping them. Destination.
You deserve a
nearby.
rest.
We gotta search for the party. Here we go. Oh, nope. We're gathering amber.
This is the only plant around here with
Near
blue
amber.
flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Ammonia.
Should
All
be enough
right.
to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Awesome. Now we need to go to all the way up here, Northreach, to find some branded, I believe, that gone missing.
Slavers don't even bother.
Okay. Nope, that's not it. I like the way he whistles. Alright. Let's get off.
Straight home now.
There they are. I'm gonna get this item really quickly. 10 gil, I'm rich. Hello, Cole.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Awesome. So we need to rescue the bears to the south. Down here. Alright, big ogres. Goblins, eh?
They're trying to get into the carriage.
That was a good anime. Goblin. I forgot what it's like. It's about goblins. Okay, not with the anime. Titan's moves is awesome. Let me manually. There we go. Oh. Oh, you're
this one.
Alright, he's gonna swing.
This one.
Oh, that was close.
Get him.
Oh man, that pile drive is awesome.
This one. Over here. This one.
Alright, he's gonna swing. There he goes. He's gonna cut. Oh, that was cool.
Over here. This one. Over here.
Oh, great. Wow, Titan's moves are awesome. I'm so happy with that. We got him this early in the game.
Who are you? A friend.
Hero.
Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Woohoo! Okay, let's go back to the hideaway. Okay, we'll turn in our side quest before we move on to Gav.
Sid, welcome back.
Oh!
A Stolas from the Dame
I thought you were gonna
arrived not long
stop
after you
reading.
left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
The weight of command. Very sad side quest. There's a lot of dark side questing in this game. I can kind of understand why it wasn't nominated for Game of the Year. But then like, I guess like 30% of me understands it. There's a lot of dark stories in this game, but also 70% of me it's like it still should have been nominated, which is BS that it wasn't.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
There you go.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death.
Oh my God.
And even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Do no harm. My goodness, you guys. The brand, the mark is poisonous. That's scary. Alright, we're gonna go speak with Gav now. He's all the way up here.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Haven't you heard?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
Okay, before we go see Gav, let's see if there's any new lures. No, there is not. We are good to go.
Clive, where have you been?
Round?
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
Oh.
An animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Yeah.
Just like Fenrir.
What?
People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Oh boy.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
He could have used any other word other than buried in my nuts. Any other food. Any other food. Sometime later. God, I feel like I just built a house in Harvest Moon. So humble, the music.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
She is like her dad.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Oh man, that would have sucked carrying this giant stone table. It doesn't even have legs, it's just one big giant stone block. Damn. Alright, so we need to speak to Vivian, bolts from the blue. Bernard.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Oh.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall!
Oh, you don't talk. Okay, so now we need to go to Vivian, the map lady. She's going to explain stuff to us that to me makes no sense, but I'll go with it.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of you.
Vivian is information overload. Alright, what you got?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Hello?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
What's up, Otto?
We, have a guest.
Oh.
A guest?
What? Scary. Oh, this guy. Okay. Oh, nope, not that guy.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure.
Ah!
In hindsight.
It's a king dude.
Uncle Byron?
Oh, Uncle Byron, yeah.
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Well, at least we know that we can be found. So that's not good, but Uncle Byron is awesome. And he gave us a boat. Meanwhile, Twin Side, the Holy Emperor Sambreak, seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues
Audience
for
chamber.
peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
That's the king, dude. I had it mixed up.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
That is a neat throne room picture.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
Yeah, Dion. What you got?
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
What's wrong with Dion?
Dion?
I was gonna say,
yes,
hello?
sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Okay. I thought he was gonna knight him with a flower, to be honest.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
All right. It's kind of weird with her son and stuff.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
All right, Byron. I'm assuming you have news?
The little uns have been up to their old It's just one thing after another around here.
Very curious. All right, Byron. What are you doing?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow.
Ah, Wade, okay.
As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
2,000, you're right. His voice, though, the high pitch.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon,
that's really blighted.
She boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde? To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Oh, he's really close, actually. I don't know how he can miss us.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed or were made to believe that their master was dead.
Oh.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Oh, that's funny. Hello, Stripe. It's going great. We're going on another adventure, but with Uncle Byron now. I'm very curious to see how how this is going to roll. Vivian.
Here for another of my lectures?
Not really, because I don't understand, but let's view the state of the realm.
What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have.
Okay, so we have the Holy Emperor Sambrique. We got Annabella secretly backs the Holy Prince, Olivier. That's the little boy who won't leave her lap. Applauds achievements with the Holy Emperor. Also the High Cardinal. There's a question mark. Tension. I'm assuming that's tension between the Emperor and Bahamut. Let's see, what else? So Clive is best friends with a Frostwolf. Torgal is now officially a Frostwolf, who is related to a dominant of Shiva, actually, Jill. Let's see what else we got new. Joshua is traveling with this person. Attendant to Joshua. I don't know her name. Jote? Joshua addresses her by name Yote. Yote, I think. There's silent letters. It's like French English. That's what I'm getting at with a lot of these names. There's a lot of silent letters in names. Let's see. Byron supports everybody here. So all the curse breakers and everybody. Torgal is a good boy. You are correct. Titan's dominant. It manipulates. No. Okay, Annabella, the she bitch of a mom, manipulates Hugo. Okay, that's as far as we know.
One must understand one's place in the world.
So we have to Drake's to Drake's Fang, Clive returns to the hideaway and tasks his hideaway allies with tracking down Kupka. With a little help from Uncle Byron, they deduce that the Waluders spirited him overland across the Velcroy Desert to his home in the heart of Drake's Fang. Clive and Byron give chase. There we go. We gotta go all the way down here, Drake's Fang, and then this one has Armistice. I don't know what that means. Okay.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
It is.
It's finished. Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Kev. I love his personality. Let's return to Byron. Let him know we're set to go. I guess we're not going to talk to Jill. Jill is just not gonna know.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Woohoo! Oh, it's right there. The Valkyrie Desert, a vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmika since the time immemorial. The Dalmican Republic, home of Hugo Kupta, I believe, is what they were saying.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Oh, a lot of nothing.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands. Awesome, awesome. So we need to make for the Damali Inn.